Maro isogeka, we bunurnigine ikoyoet onodoe kunayalagi, nabir sunna ikoyo maloet, mimmigan birgambe kakaboni malat, kepsadegu asergan bela makar, nabir omegan gurgin nimalat, we ikoyomoga.
El Ministerio de Salud presentó un mensaje a la comarca Gunayala en lengua guna dulegaya.
Hola, soy la maestra Sumaira Arias de primaria. El timbre suena desde las 8 de la mañana. Daremos clase en la lengua materna. Los estaremos esperando en las emisoras Nacional FM y Radio Nacional AM. Somos Más Educación.
Degite mimigan, anuga Mileika Martínez, Dottogan Odurdaket. Weni Iban Bekakatar, Anmar Onodued, Wakudarialatpa, Wachi Ilababaki, Wes Nundup, Ansumainonikwe. Anmargaya burba odurdaketki, Degisoku anabiabitomalo, Cuacua anabitomalo, We Radio Nacional FM, que Radio Nacional AM y Tomargua.
52 años, Nacional FM, somos más educación. Nacional 101.7, Crisol 106.9 FM, Radio Nacional 840 AM, junto a TV y Meduca, presentan Conéctate con la Estrella. Estamos comprometidos con la formación pedagógica de la niñez panameña.
Patria.
Suena el timbre de séptimo grado. Conéctate con la Estrella. Somos Más Educación.
A ti nada más te quiero, a ti nada más. A ti nada más te quiero para bailar.
Welcome to another English class. As you can see, right now we are, this is our closing with the Black Ethnicity 2021.
That's right.
So remember that today we will have a special, we will have a special guest. We will have an interview. We also have our psychology of city that will have useful information that it's very important that not only that you listen carefully to her, but try to apply each day. So welcome.
Thank you, teacher Tatiana. Bienvenidos a 1 Minute for You, queridos estudiantes.
Yeah.
You are beautiful, teacher.
Thank you.
You
too are beautiful.
Thank you very much. Ok, queridos estudiantes, nuevamente con ustedes en 1 minuto para ti, su psicóloga Osiris Moreno, y esta vez con el tema de cuidado mutuo. Postergación de la gratificación en pandemia. ¿Pero a qué se referirá esto del cuidado mutuo? Yo te cuido a ti, tú me cuidas a mí, dice el dicho, ¿verdad? Es un concepto compuesto de 2 palabras. Cuidado, que es la acción de cuidar, preservar, guardar, conservar, asistir, y la palabra mutuo, que se hace de manera recíproca, tú a mí y yo a ti, entre 2 o más personas, animales o cosas. Y se basa en el reconocimiento de la dignidad humana. Todos en algún momento necesitamos cuidar y ser cuidados, porque es la evidencia de amar y ser amados. Por ejemplo, el cuidado de amor que le da una madre a su hijo, o el cuidado que te da tu abuelita cuando eres pequeño que te cuida, ¿verdad? Porque se queda con la abuelita y ella le da todo el tiempo disponible que tiene para hacerlo cuando su mamá y su papá están trabajando. Luego, cuando ustedes están más grandes, ya les toca a ustedes recíprocamente hacer el cuidado con ellos, ¿verdad? A nuestros abuelos en su vejez. Ese cuidado mutuo y postergación de la gratificación, ¿a qué se refiere? No es más que tenemos que cuidarnos mutuamente usando cuando postergamos la gratificación. Y es la habilidad para aplazar o dejar de lado actividades que generan satisfacción inmediata, con el fin de lograr una meta que proporcione una mayor recompensa a un mayor largo plazo. Por ejemplo, requiere de fuerza y voluntad y autodisciplina. Tener paciencia, esperar un poco más en el caso de las reuniones con amigos, los paseos, cumplir con las medidas de bioseguridad para no enfermar, esperar hasta que las autoridades levanten las medidas. Precisamente con evitar reunirnos, juntarnos en grupos y respetar el distanciamiento físico y no quitarnos la mascarilla sin pretexto, jóvenes, para evitar la diseminación del virus. El amor a los demás seres humanos lo extendemos más allá como el bien común. Lo que a todos beneficia es el tipo de cuidado hacia los demás. Si yo me cuido portando la mascarilla y guardando el distanciamiento, cuido a los demás. Y si los demás lo hacen mismo, me cuidan también a mí. Entonces, queridos estudiantes, no nos queda más, ¿verdad?, que cuidarnos a nosotros mismos con nuestras medidas de bioseguridad. Y ya saben, si necesitan apoyo psicoemocional, pueden llamar a nuestras líneas en Chiriquí 774-4428, en Herrera 970-0278 y en Panamá Oeste 515-7396. Teachers, muchísimas gracias por el momento.
Thank you. And I just want to say that during this month, we are celebrating the Black History Month, and today is not the exception, right? Today we are celebrating the Black Ethnicity Day, and we're going to watch a TikTok from from Rodrigo, so pay attention. It's a TikTok, okay?
Y nada más te quiero a ti nada más, a ti nada más, a ti nada más, moreno, a ti nada más.
A ti nada más te quiero, a ti nada más, a ti nada más te quiero más.
Ay, a ti nada más, moreno, a ti nada más.
Oh, that was beautiful, Rodrigo. Thank you.
Te quiero.
Oh.
Black ethnicity.
Yes, that's right. Represent here. Okay,
Aquí
let's
nada
continue. Let's move
más
on, right? And just reminder that we have a topic for today, right? And the topic for today is Panama's educational system, right? But I have a question for you guys. How are you today? How are you today? And let me ask Teacher Tatiana. How are you today, Teacher Tatiana?
I am happy. I am super cool.
Great. And you, Miss Osiris?
I am quiet.
You're quiet. Okay,
Mucho.
great.
Mucho.
You're so happy. You're excited today. You're excited.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now let's continue and let's try a riddle. Every Friday we have riddle here. So this is time for you to pay attention and to know if you know this riddle, okay? I'm going to say it. Say, what has hands but cannot clap? I'm going to repeat. What has hands but can clap? Okay, tell me what it is. Click, clack, click, clack. click,
Yes, so
What it is?
remember that you can send your answer through WhatsApp 60048182, also through Instagram. Okay, so if you think that you have an idea, because teacher Evelyn just like give you like a clue,
clue.
right? So if you think that you guess, you can send to us your answers.
That's right. Okay, now let's continue. As I said before, I'm going to mention one more time the topic that we're going to have today. It's Panama's educational system. Okay, this is the topic for today. Now, the objectives that we're going to have, as you know, that you will be able to describe the levels of the educational system and the roles of the people. And also, we're going to talk about yes/no questions, and you're going to know how to respond to the yes no questions, okay? Let's continue, and this is our famous questions here. Did you know? Let me give you. This is an important detail, I think so. So I'm going to share with you. Did you know that the first Africans to arrive here in Panama came with Vasco Núñez de Balboa in 1513? Wow. So that is amazing. That is an important information. I'm going to repeat it one more time for you guys. The first Africans to arrive here in Panama came with Vasco Núñez de Balboa in the 1513.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that was the first group.
Yeah, the first group of Africans arrived here in Panama. So that is amazing. So we have history here. Now we're going to watch a beautiful video from David Torres from school Francisco Arias Paredes. So pay attention. This is about the black ethnicity, okay? Pay attention.
A ti nada más te quiero, a ti nada más, a ti nada.
The constitution of the black race in Panama was significant during the contribution of the river interoceanic canal. Happy Panamanian Black Ethnicity Day.
That's right. The people, they came here, right, and they helped to build the yes, teacher.
Let me say hi to some of the people from the WhatsApp, okay? Escuela Pablo Alzamora Vargas, arriba, okay. They say Centro Educativo Punta Burica, and also I have let me see here. Wow, there's a lot of picture of students wearing the black ethnicity dress. Wow, amazing. Thank you so much to share your pictures. I really appreciate that. We are excited to see all your pictures through WhatsApp. Wow.
Wow, awesome. Very good. And also I want to say, well, Alice Marie, she wrote congratulations. Thank you. And also she wrote the clock. The riddle. She answered that. The clock.
Wow,
very
good.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it is. It is.
That's
Excellent.
right. Very good. Thank you. Okay, now let's move on. Let's continue, right, with the next topic. And this is for you guys, okay? This is information that you can provide us to know, and we can say it here through Instagram or through WhatsApp, okay? This is a complete information about school life. You can tell us your name, where are you studying right now. I am in what grade? It will be first, second, third. I don't know. You tell us, right? And your favorite subject. Tell us what is your favorite subject, okay? This is for you to complete information. This is related to your school, right? Because the topic for today is about school. So tell us, give us your name, school, and the grade that you are right now, okay? Great. Now, as usually, as every Friday, we practice vocabulary here. And teacher Tatiana and Miss Osiris is going to help me here to repeat, okay?
Great.
We have age, business, grade, learn. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, as you say age, right? How old are you? I'm not going to say my age. Okay, but it's related to your age, right? Business. As you know, education here, if you study, you're going to earn money, and this is a business. If you study, it's just like business. That's it. Grade, when you heard or listened the word grade, it's about if you are in first grade, second grade, third grade, and so on. And learn, if you study, you are going to learn. If you read a book, you are going to read, okay? So if you pay attention to the classes, you are going to learn. So this is the word related to learn, the meaning of learn. Let's continue with other vocabulary here. We have mandatory, public, private. Very good. When we say mandatory, it's because here the system here in Panama, they have a mandatory grades in the student needs to be going at the school. So it's a mandatory. I'm going to tell you later on the grades. It's a public and private. As you know, there we have schools, private, and other ones that are public. Public all the students can be there at school. It's public. You don't have to pay any monthly payment, right? But in the private school, yes, you have to pay. Every month you have to pay. So this is the differences basically, because we have teachers, there are school shares and everything. Okay, great. Now let me explain a little bit about the educational system here in Panama. We have elementary school, we have high school, and university education. As I said before, the word mandatory, public schools are mandatory up to ninth grade. Until ninth grade, it will be the elementary and high school, the junior high school. Okay, so it's mandatory. Now I'm just going to talk about the basic system in Panama. Okay, it will be preschool. As you know, the children attend preschool between the ages of 4 and 5. We have the elementary. It will be from 1st to 6th grade. Okay, and then we have junior high education. That is 3 grades are 7th, 8th, and 9th grades. Okay, it will be the mandatory education here in Panama. If you know the numbers 1st, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, they are ordinary numbers. Okay, ordinary numbers. Very good. Now let me just talk very quickly about here the people, the role of the people in the educational system. We have students. You are the students, so you are responsible of to study. That's it. Parents, person who manages the school, the parents. Principal is the person who studies at school or university. Okay, is the principal. The teacher is the person in charge of the education in the country. And the Minister of Education is the person who teaches at school.
That's a match.
It's a match. That's right. This is a match. This is a match for you. Okay. Okay. Let's do it quickly. We're going to do just two. Okay. Just to do it. This is a match. Sorry. We have the student.
Is the person who what?
Tell us. Which one will be the student? You need to read. This is a match. Okay. It's a match. It will be person who study at school or university.
Yeah,
that's
the third
right.
one.
This is a person.
Person who study. Okay, good.
Yeah, that's right. And let's do the teacher. What is the teacher? Remember, this is a match.
The first one.
The first one, person who is responsible of the students. Very good. This is a person who is responsible of the students.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you. That's right.
Excellent.
Yes, let's move on. We are not doing the practice here, okay? Because the time is already here off. But I want to show you another video, okay? Another video about Black Ethnicity Day, because we are celebrating that today, this Friday. We want to celebrate the Black Ethnicity Day, right? We are closing here. So let's watch a video about a beautiful girl. The name is Micaela Perez, okay? So pay attention.
To Micaela. Wow.
Yeah.
Celebrating Africa's cultural influence in Panama, past, present, and future helps create and dialogue on social and political empowerment. Thank you.
Micaela, very good.
Very good job, Micaela.
Okay, guys, remember. Yes, remember that this information you are going to have it at the Google Classroom, right? So you can get all the information there. And I'm going to give you the code. It will be 660TO.
Let me help you with the code, okay?
Yes.
So the code is, pay attention, okay? So the code is TO66L6D, okay? I will repeat to you, TO66L6D, okay? So it means that you can access to our Google Classroom and you will be able to see all the practice and the explanation that teacher Evelyn just tell us today.
That's right. Thank you, Teacher Tatiana. Don't move because we're coming with more videos.
Yeah, remember.
With interviews here. So don't move. Pay attention, okay? 8th graders, we're coming here.
Somos el futuro de la patria.
Hola niños y niñas de la comarca Nove Buglé, soy la maestra Diana Cáceres y los invito este lunes 17 de mayo a Conéctate con la Estrella, clases en lenguaje novere de primer a tercer grado. El timbre suena a las 7 de la mañana por Nacional 92.5 FM, Radio Nacional 910 AM y en @Nacional FM Panamá. Somos más educación.
Nunanga, comarca Nove Bugle, Cotoroterite. Tía Abogo, dirigo Heriberto Palacios. Munubaida, que bolune, que bojota biti, cuacugo, conéctate con la estrella Ben. Toro Oguadriedi, Ning Obere Cuguere, Monsotre, Atutigaye, Muyana Ogua, Crocugo Dego, Radio Nacional 92.5 FM, Aune, Radio Nacional 910 AM, Boda @Nacional FM Panamá, no Abogo Hogro Panamá.
Conéctate con la estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo, edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Suena el timbre de 8º grado. Conéctate con la Estrella. Somos más educación.
Hola, hola de la mar. Mi santa se está quemando por falta de agua.
How are you? Today we are like celebrating. This is our closing, celebrating the Black ethnicity. Today we will have a lot of themes that we wanted to share with you. So welcome and good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, guys. Remember, right? 8th graders for you. This is information, the lesson for you guys. And I'm going to introduce here psychologist of cities. She's going to give you a values information.
Thank you very much, Teacher Evelyn. Beautiful girls.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you very much. Queridos estudiantes, nuevamente con ustedes su psicóloga Osiris Moreno en Un Minuto para Ti. Y volviendo entonces al tema de las clases semipresenciales, debemos recordar lo que debemos saber, que la implementación de la educación semipresencial en los centros educativos particulares del país será de manera gradual, progresiva, flexible y segura, de acuerdo con los aspectos de bioseguridad de cada centro educativo, tomando en cuenta los lineamientos del año lectivo. ¿Por qué retornar a las aulas? Recuerden que desde el punto de vista del desarrollo socioemocional del niño y del adolescente, se hace necesario retomar de manera paulatina las aulas, porque el centro educativo es un espacio de aprendizaje social, donde se crean lazos, se aprende a convivir, se practican valores y se desarrollan las habilidades sociales a través del juego y la convivencia, no lo olvidemos. Pero desde el punto de vista y acceso a la calidad de la educación, se hace necesario disminuir la brecha de los grupos más vulnerables, con discapacidad, necesidades educativas especiales, las áreas de difícil acceso, entre otras. Además, debemos reforzar metodologías que incluyan los distintos estilos de aprendizaje y los niveles del desarrollo cognitivo y las inteligencias múltiples. Las preguntas frecuentes, y sé que hay muchas preguntas, pero entre otras tenemos, ¿hay alguna medida en caso de sospecha de casos de COVID-19 en el centro educativo? En caso de que se detecte algún caso sospechoso de COVID-19 entre los estudiantes, docentes o personal administrativo, se deberá notificar de inmediato al director o responsable de la institución para que active el protocolo a seguir. ¿Qué lecciones aprendidas nos deja? La apertura de las escuelas de forma semipresencial representa una responsabilidad compartida con el fin de garantizar el derecho a la salud y a la educación, el acceso y la continuidad de los aprendizajes. Además, se puede recuperar conocimientos y aptitudes que a través de la virtualidad no era posible alcanzar. Y si tienes dudas, acércate a tu centro educativo. Thank you very much, teachers.
Thank you, cities, with that useful information. So now you know, in case that something happened, to who you need to share that information. Okay. So 8th grader, today we have an interesting topic. This is like the last part of the topic about family activity during the COVID-19 lockdowns. Okay, so welcomes. Today's objective is to classify family activities during the quarantine and enjoy this time with your family. Okay, that is our objective today. So now I want that you think. Okay, think about it. Okay, one activity, at least one activity that you can do at home with your family, okay, during the quarantine, okay, during that time that we were that we should be inside our home. So I wanted to invite a teacher, Evelyn, that at least write down through WhatsApp and write down through Instagram one activity that she did, and then in that way she will open, okay, that space to comment other activity. Okay, that's what we are going to do. She will help me with that, and then I want that you write it down what other activity. Okay, so let's see. For example, I can say that I spend the time cooking. Okay, I was not good cooking, but then that I have time, so I was like YouTube, you know, and then I see and then I try. That will be another one thing. Okay, I also like do exercise with my son. Okay, I usually do exercise too early, but because he was at home at that time, so we were doing exercise together, and it was special that moment with him. Okay, so try. And now we are going to like select this kind of activity in house chores and entertainment times and game. So this is about our vocabulary. Okay, so I wanted to invite you to repeat after me. Okay, so number 1, make the bed. Make the bed.
Make the bed.
Very good. Do the dishes.
Do the dishes.
So people don't like to do dishes. Do the laundry.
Do the laundry.
Do the laundry. Cook.
Cook.
Yummy. Cook. Okay. And talking about cook, I wanted you here like a half a times to tell you something. I'm going to do here the segment. Did you know? Did you know? And the one I'm talking about here is a mixture of food or leftover gathered in a single pan, which serves as food for the family every Sunday. And I'm talking about the one pot. Okay, so it means that everything that, for example, even Thursday you cook fish, and then you cook pork, or you cook beans. Then on Sunday they put all those stuff together with rice, and that is what people call one pot, especially in Cologne.
Cologne. Hello to Cologne.
Yes, Cologne, Bocas del Toro. Hello. Okay, so let's continue with the vocabulary. Okay, so before I continue, Evelyn, any greeting?
Yes, I want to say, yes, that's right. I want to say hello to, your name is, okay, I want to say also hello to Eric Josué. Also, I want to say hello to Esther Tenorio de la Escuela San Juan de Limón de 9º grado, 9th grade. Okay, very good. Also, I want to say hello. Let me check here. I'm sorry. I want to say hello to Diana. Hello.
Hello
Hola,
to all
hi.
of them. Welcome. Okay, so another words that we can use to talk about this lesson are the following word, like watch movie. That's another activity. Okay, read, work out. Okay, those are other examples. Sometimes there are people that have the opportunity to play games like Monopoly, cars, online games that are so popular. Okay, and the structure that we were covering with this topic is the simple present. Okay, and what is most important to remember about this tense is what, especially when we have singular subject, remember that there are rules, okay, to add the s, es, and ies. Okay, most of the verb end with the letter S, okay? But there are other rules. For example, if the verb ends in the consonant Y, we're going to change the Y to I, and then we are going to add es. Another example or another rule is when there are verbs that end with s, double s, sh, ch, x, or o. The only thing that we have to do is add es, okay? And remember, okay, all the time we have practice for you. We have a Google Classroom, TO66L6D, that you can find a practice from today, okay? And today practice is very easy. You have to choose the correct answers. So for example, you need to pay attention to the picture, and then you need to decide which one is the correct structure, okay? So we have letter A, she makes her bed. Letter B, she make her bed, okay? Think about the subject. If the subject is third person singular, the rule stay what?
Change.
It's exactly,
We are
okay?
going to add.
Yeah, so it means that what happened with the verb, we are going to add the letter S. So the correct one will be letter A or letter B?
Letter A.
Letter A, correctly. She makes her bed, okay? So as well as we did this one, you can try the others, okay? Remember that right now you can interact with us through Instagram or WhatsApp. The number is 6004-8182, okay? And Evelyn.
Yes, I want to say hello to Santana, through Yumala, Giselle, and Maria. Hello, hello. Remember that you can send your answers through Instagram, okay?
Yeah, very good. So as you can see right now on here, we are celebrating the Black ethnicity. And today we have a special guest. His name is Reynaldo Manning, okay? So I'm going to invite him. We're going to make like an interview, okay? To talk with him. Right now he's here, okay? As a teacher and as a student, Reynaldo Manning, he is like so involved. He participate a lot, organize also many activities, not only in the school that he worked, but also on the English department of the University of Panama.
Wow.
He loved to read books and watch movies related to Black, their fight, their achievements, okay? He considered himself as a proud Black person. So welcome to Reynaldo Manning. Reynaldo, can you hear me? Let's see if we can have it here. Give me us. So we are going to, let me put my microphone because I put it. No. Okay, good. So hello, Reynaldo. Are you there? Can you activate your microphone?
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I just introduce
Hi.
yourself, Reynaldo.
Hi.
Hello. So, Reynaldo, welcome to Conéctate con la Estrella. This is the English class, and we have like a lot of questions, but we will try to focus and especially few of them, the most important. So, for example, we hear a lot of many Black group, okay, but we are like confused where they come from. So what can you tell us about that?
Well, first of all, thank you for the invitation. The topic, the group problem is that Blacks came to Panama in 3 different occasions or 3 different periods. The first one was with the Spain people. When it came to America, they brought slaves, Black slaves to America to do, all work. Then when it was building the railroad, they also brought Blacks to help build the railroad. During this time, or during this period, there was a group of Black people that was coming in from Colombia. And they was coming here because they was running away from their masters. So they come to Panama, Darien, different ports, and they created what they call in Spanish palenques.
Palenque. What is like palenque?
Small communities. It was settlements where Blacks would run from their masters and create a new a new community live free from, from slavery. So they would go there, and the only ones that would know where the palenque, or where this community were, was the ones that lived there or the ones that they got invited. And something curious, they used to live in the forest. So you imagine that it was not easy to find their location. And they used to use something to help locate their palenque, their community. That was the braid. Braids that women's use in the ear. Those braids are like maps in order to locate where the palenque was.
So that the brain was what? It's a signal of what? Represent what? Like a map?
Panama Canal. During the construction of the Panama Canal, the United States brought many Black people from all the different countries of the Caribbean, or all the different islands of the Caribbean. These islands were English-spoken people, Black English-spoken people. And they choose them because actually United States speak English. And in Panama, they were not much English-speaking people. So they offer them jobs, and they tell them that they will bring them to Panama free and take them back free. So a lot of Blacks came to Panama in order to work. There was a problem. Many of these Blacks came from Barbados, Trinidad, Tobago, Martinica, blah, blah, blah. But many of these Blacks from Barbados had a problem. The government of Barbados decided to block their exit. So what they decided to do is to go to Jamaica, and from Jamaica then come to Panama. So in the statistic, you will normally see that the majority of Blacks that came for the construction are from Jamaica, but it's not really true. There's different versions about that.
It was very interesting to know about that, because we hear like, okay, the first one was when the Spain arrived, when the canal construction, but now we know, okay, exactly,
three periods.
that there were three groups that arrived here in Panama, and the period, very interesting.
Yes, important.
And important too. So thank you so much, Reynaldo Manny. I also have to add that he is teacher, and he helped us with the primary level also here with Conéctate con la Estrella. So thank you so much. And another opportunity, I'm pretty sure that we can have you again here. So thank you, and bye-bye, Reynaldo.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Wow,
Okay,
that was great. I mean, three different periods. One, they were from Vasco Núñez de Balboa. They were slaves. The second one from the railroad, right? And the third one are from Colombia.
So now we are clear with that information. So you also learned a new teen 8th grader with us today. Okay, so next time that your teacher will ask you something, you have like introduction, you have like a kind of idea to participate. Okay, so time is over, 8th graders, but we stay here because we have more for 9th graders. So thank you so much, and see you next Friday. 8th graders per 9, we are here.
Don't move.
Es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo. Edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Hola niños y niñas de la comarca Nove Buglé. Este lunes 17 de mayo suena el timbre desde las 7 de la mañana para las clases de primero a tercer grado en Overe por los 92.5 de Nacional FM, 910 AM de Radio Nacional y @Nacional FM Panamá. ¡Somos más educación!
Conéctate con la estrella, es el proyecto de todos. la patria.
Suena el timbre de 9º grado. Conéctate con la estrella. Somos más educación.
Lávate y trae pa' ver que es lo que lleva pa' vender. Ay, que es lo que lleva pa' vender. Ay, trae pa' ver, yo quiero ver. Ay, morenito mío, ven a ver.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another English class with Conéctate con la Estrella and with teacher Evelyn and teacher Tatiana. And remember that always we have our psychologist. This time we have a special guest that is our psychologist of cities, that she have a very important information for you, 9th graders.
Thank you very much, teacher Tatiana. Y continuando con nuestro tema, queridos estudiantes de cuidado mutuo en tiempos de pandemia, con un minuto para ti. Bueno, debemos recordar que es un concepto compuesto de dos palabras: el cuidado, que es la acción de preservar, guardar y conservar, y el mutuo, que se hace de manera recíproca, no lo olviden, entre dos o más personas. El cuidado mutuo viene de la mano de los vínculos afectivos. ¿Qué son esos vínculos? Esas relaciones de afecto que ustedes tienen con sus amigos, con sus padres, familiares u otras personas. También con vecinos, hasta con mascotas, ¿verdad? Son vínculos que se forman. ¿Y qué es eso? Es cuando pensamos, los otros me importan, por eso me responsabilizo. Si la otra persona me importa de verdad y la quiero, yo me voy a responsabilizar de lo que debo hacer. ¿Y tú qué haces para cuidar a los tuyos? Ponte a pensar, joven estudiante. Pueden responder si desean. ¿Qué haces tú para cuidar a los tuyos? De esas personas que en verdad te importan. Por ejemplo, reciclamos y ayudamos en la conservación. Es una manera de ayudar a los demás también. Cuidamos a nuestra familia cuando nos ofrecemos para cocinar, como decía la teacher Tatiana hace un momento. ¿Qué hacíamos en pandemia? Entre todos, ¿verdad? Nos poníamos, cada uno aportaba su granito de arena. Algunos cocinaban, otros hacían otro tipo de actividades. Están pendientes de que haya lo que necesiten sus familiares. También usas la mascarilla y te mantienes a distanciamiento con tus amigos y no se tocan. Jóvenes, estamos en un momento cuando debemos de cuidarnos mutuamente. En tiempos de pandemia debemos hacer varias cosas para poder cuidarnos mutuamente. Observar el cumplimiento de las medidas de protección, las necesidades especiales de algunas personas, especialmente los adultos mayores, los abuelitos, y las reacciones de angustia que ustedes pueden ver en algunas personas. Observen eso, escuchen, acercarse a las personas que pueden necesitar ayuda, conversar sobre necesidades y preocupaciones. Por ejemplo, en ese momento, si ustedes ven que la vecina a veces hacía cosas pero ya no la hacen, ustedes pueden acercarse si es una persona de confianza y preguntarle qué le sucede. A lo mejor ustedes pueden brindarles un momento de paz o de sosiego. Conectar es la otra palabra. Hablamos de observar, escuchar, ahora conectar. Ayudar a las personas que no pueden acceder a ciertos beneficios y servicios, así como para hacerle frente a sus problemas y proporcionarles ayuda de información. ¿Cómo así? Por ejemplo, si ves que alguien que conoces no ha podido registrarse para la vacunación, busquen información juntos, ayúdale, ya que tú conoces más de la tecnología, ¿verdad? Te sientas allí, van buscando y abren la página y se inscriben. O si en la calle escuchas a alguien que está perdido, puedes ofrecerte a ayudarlo a llegar a su destino. Esas son cosas que podemos ayudar, porque es que el cuidado mutuo no solo está cerca de las personas que queremos, también es con los demás. Si todos, aunque no nos conozcamos, hacemos lo que tenemos que hacer por el bien común, nos va a ir mejor. No va a haber más enfermedades ni otras cosas que quisiéramos que desaparecieran, ¿verdad? Y bueno, joven, si de todas maneras te sientes mal y necesitas algún apoyo, cuenta con nuestra línea de apoyo emocional en Herrera, por ejemplo, el 970-0278, en Bocas del Toro, 758-5377, y en San Miguelito, 233-5592. Estamos para ti de 8 a 3:30 de la tarde. Teachers, thank you very much.
Thank you. And before I continue with teacher Tatiana, I want to say hello to Eric Josué hasta Juan Díaz de Antón. He said that it's a sunny day over there. I want to say hello to Alvin and Alex Ramos. And also remember that today we're closing the Black ethnicity, so we're celebrating, okay? Just
That's
continue.
true. I wish that sunny day here. Yes, we are celebrating. Today is the last Friday of May, so that is the reason that we are making the closing today. It's very excited, but at the same time, I'm sad because this is the last day that we are going to wear.
Yes, that's right. It's
that we
beautiful
are going
dress.
celebrating the Black ethnicity. Okay, and related to what just the psychology of city talk today is what we're going to talk here with ninth grader. Remember that we begin with the topic, the role of the family in the school and community. Okay, the objective that today it's to share the role of the family in the community. Okay, before we start with the context, I have an interesting fact related to the Black ethnicity, and it's about food. Okay, I'm like yummy, it's food. Okay,
I'm hungry.
I used to be confused when I hear people from Cologne, people from Boca, when they say the word plantita,
Plantain.
and then they say plantita, they say plantintan, and they say plantain, and like, what is that? And it is like empanadas, okay, but the difference is the inside it's sweet, and why it's sweet is because it's like el plátano maduro, so it's so yummy, delicious, it's delicious, okay, and yes. Exactly. It's so delicious. When I taste it, I'm like, okay, good. Because normally here, in my case, I ate with meat, with chicken,
Cheese.
with cheese, right? So, but not like sweetie empanada. So no. And this food is origin from Caribbean, okay? Like many other traditions, right? So
If you wanna eat plantain, you need to go to Cologne. C3. Well, I'm not C3, but I know that they like to do that. Okay. So let's go back to business. Okay. I want that right now you think about 3 things you do with your family in your school, and another 3 things that you can do with your family in your community. Okay, so let me give you an example related to school. Sometimes we have like a fair in the school, so we as a family we participate. Okay, because the school is a community, it's like another home. Okay. Yes, that's right. And just to say, Teacher Tatiana, on May, the last Friday of May, the school tried to do an activity that is a parade, and it's related to the Black ethnicity. So the whole family go to the school and they just participate in the parade.
Yeah, there was
with music.
Right. Okay. So and let me give you an example of things that we can do in our community. Okay. Right now, every time that we go out, we see face masks on the street. Okay, so it would be a good idea, like we call or we have like a sign out or advice, a warning on sign, like please deposit the face masks inside containers. Okay, or also we can do activity like clean our neighborhood. Okay, that will be a very good example of activities. Okay. Let's talk about our vocabulary. It's very short today. These are phrases, and I'm going to explain to you each one, okay? The first one is keeping the social rules. Right now, during our pandemic, okay, there are some rules that we have to follow, right? But I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about that every time that we go out, there are like there are signs like stop, warning, that tell us what we can do or what we cannot do. Okay, so that are social rules that we need to follow. Okay, also we have keeping the hygienic rules. Okay, these one are related specifically to our pandemic. Okay, the COVID-19, for example, practice physical distancing, wash your hands with soaps and water, or use alcohol, or wear the face mask. Okay, and also we have keeping the law. Okay, the government, each country have laws that as a citizens we have to follow. Okay, it's mandatory, because if we don't follow them, then we can be arrested. to give you an example. And also, we can say about kid welfare, okay? There are some places here in Panama that helps to grow up children, okay? Also, not only with children, but also adult people. Medical care is related, okay, with our health, okay? Taking care of our health. Remember, I wanted to remember that you can interact with us through the WhatsApp 60048182, or you can access also you can use our Google Classroom TO66L6C to respond to any activity.
Yes, as you know, Teacher Tatiana, I want to say hello to Madeleine Castillo from 9th grade because she is sending the homework. Okay, yes. She's sending the practice
Very
here.
good, Madeleine.
And we have an example here. She makes her bed. It was a practice
From
before.
8th grade, with the letter S.
She is from 9th grade.
Okay, with the
But
letter
yes,
S at the
she
end.
did the
Very good.
homework.
Very good. Excellent. Good
Excellent,
job.
Madeleine.
Okay, and talking about practice, let's go with 9th grader practice. Okay, here the practice is very easy. Okay, you have to pay attention to the picture, and there are 3 options. So read carefully. Well, in this case, I'm going to read it to you, and you have to choose the correct answer. As always, we use letters. Okay, so pay attention to picture number 1. Okay, there are 3 persons. They are like wearing what? Okay, what they are wearing. I'm not going to tell you. This is only like a clue so you can guess. So we have letter A, medical care. Letter B, keeping the hygienic rules. And letter C, kids welfare.
Can I give you a clue?
Yes.
Doctors and nurse.
Doctors and nurses.
Yeah.
See? That's better than the clue that I say. So which one do you think? Okay, you can use the WhatsApp or the Instagram.
Yes, in WhatsApp we have the answer. It's the A, the letter A.
Exactly, very good. Let's
Tatiana, Alice Marichi Grow Bocas del Toro also has. I think that she's talking about the planting task.
Yeah, okay. Boca del Toro.
Excellent.
And no, but there are other places. I think also Darien too. There and here in Panama we have specific places like Rio Abajo. You see?
Yes.
That they are like a restaurant with stuff. Oh, yummy food. I don't want to talk about it. So let's continue with the practice. So let's go with the next one. Picture number 2. Pay attention to picture number 2. Okay. If you can see. And they're making like a COVID test. Also, they're like a patient. Okay, so letter A, keeping the social rules. Letter B, keeping the hygiene rules. And letter C, keeping the law. Okay. What do you think it is? Picture number 2.
I'm going to answer that. It will be letter B.
Letter B, correctly, okay? This picture is related specifically with the coronavirus, okay? Yes. What we can do in order to take care of ourselves, okay? And at the same time, we're taking care as other. Let's continue with one more, okay? Choose the best options, and you have to pay attention to the picture. Letter A, keeping the social rules. Letter B, keeping the hygiene rules. And then letter C, keeping the law. Number 3, there are 3 persons here. What do you think? Pay attention what they are wearing. Okay. So see if you can guess if it's a social rule, hygiene rules, or a law.
Okay, I will say that the mom and the 2 kids, they're outside the house. So it will be, they're wearing the mask.
The face mask. So that will be a letter B.
The B.
Hygiene rule, because it's mandatory this time to wear what? To wear a face mask. Okay. So that's another rule. Very good. Excellent. Okay. The structure that we will cover in this lesson is possessive pronouns. Do you remember that we started talking about possessive pronouns last Friday? No? Yes? Don't worry. I'm here, okay? So remember that possessive pronouns tell us that something belongs to someone, okay? And I already explained to you that that very good things or to associate it with subject pronouns. So for example, if it's I, we're going to use mine. If the you, yours. He, his. She, hers. We, ours. They, theirs. It, its. Okay? So, are you ready for the practice? Do you know how to get the practice? Do you know how can you interact with us right now?
Yes. So
yes.
I need to look the subject, the pronoun. Okay?
Exactly.
To know the possessive pronoun. Okay.
Exactly. So let's do the practice. Practice. Remember that practice is the key in English. So number 1, we bought the house last year. It is to who belong the house? Letter A, yours, or letter B, ours? It belongs to who?
Okay, I'm going to look first the pronoun. It will be the pronoun in the sentence we.
We, So when we have we, which one is the possessive pronoun that we will associate?
Ours.
Ours. So number 1 is letter B. You see? As well as teacher Evelyn just explained how she connect the answer. You can do with number 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So let's try one more. Are you ready, ninth graders? Yes? Okay, so let's do number 2. This car belongs to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Okay, 2 people belongs. Okay? It is, we have letter A, ours. And letter B, theirs. Letter B.
Very good.
Yes, City, great. Letter B. Number 2 is letter B. Okay, right. She connect, okay, the Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Okay, very good. Excellent. One more. Yeah, Teacher Tatiana, one more. Great. Number 3. This book is blank. It has my name on it. Think about it. If the book has my name, to who belongs the book?
Okay, if say for in this sentence it has my name. It's my name. My name is Evelyn. My name. So I would say that is the letter B.
Letter B, mine. Exactly. So 3 also is B. And we almost finished. Let's do number 4. So number 4 says, the little boy should give the ball to me. It's, and we have letter A, his, and letter B, mine. He said, give the ball to me.
Okay, if he is just yelling that it's my ball to me. So I would say the letter B.
Again, letter B. Mine. Yes, it's mine. The ball is mine. It's my ball, so give it to me. Right. Okay. So let me repeat to you the answer. Letter A. Number 1, it's B. Okay. Number 2, it's B. And number 3 is B. And number 4 is B. Okay. So we finished for today. Evelyn, anything else?
Yes, well, let's just watch one more time the TikTok, the boy dancing.
Okay, see you next Friday.
Don't move.
Happy Black
Don't move.
Day.
Coming 10th grade, okay? Don't move. We have another interviews and videos, okay? Don't move. Bye.